I spent about a week in Sapa in August, and it was a lot of rain, as you can see.
Another rainy day. So we are going to eat really well. Look what I found. Breakfast with this and this. You don't have to go to Hoi for it. And the snacks. This has arrived. And I get 10 of them. Nice and warm. I already finished my bowl. It's pretty good. Still raining. A lot more rain.
So where I stayed in Sapa, it was very central. Not train station central, but close enough to where you can walk to things. And two of the main attractions here is the Moana, which is a sculpture park, and Swing, which is another similar sculpture park. So in this one, I am walking down the hill a little bit, maybe 30 minutes or so, to the Moana site, and it's not a busy day, it's a weekday. So I get to go in there, a little bit of rain, but not bad at all. And I got to check out all the sculpture. A lot of these sculptures are what you'll find in smaller versions, of course, of what looks like the original in Bali or in Cebu, Philippines. And so they are inspired by famous sculptures in other places, but they have some really nice ones. So we get it's a good photo op place if anything. At the door, I think it was 80,000 to come in and 80,000 to rent any costumes if you would like one. So you can get traditional Hmong costumes. You can really dress up, and you can tell that it's probably a very popular wedding photography place. So you just walk through the different areas. They have the frame, they have the hands, they have a pretty popular one at the front with the head, with the two heads. And so we spend a good hour in there, and then I walk back into town and grab dinner before the sun goes down. It's mountain town, so it gets dark.
I'm walking to Ket Ket Village. From the house, it's about 800 meters and maybe 15 minutes or so downhill. So it's not bad until you have to go back up. I definitely want to come here in the morning because there's so many steps and so many market. It's basically a big souvenir shops. Shops after shops. A little stream along the way here. It's just a big shop. They're big into their smoked meats here.
So the first probably 30 minutes or so going down all the steps, it's just a lot of souvenir shops, local products, spices, smoked meats, tea, garments, shops on both sides. So if you're not into buying all those things like me, it's very boring. But don't give up yet. Keep on going all the way down to where the waterfall is, and it's a whole different place down here. Much more open, and it's very pretty. They have restaurants on both sides, and the prices are really reasonable. You're gonna see a lot of tourists dressing up as Hmong local people in their costumes, and they have photography. But they're like this one that goes up into a seating area. You can just get some coffee or get some drinks, get some local dishes, and you can just sit on the side and people watch or enjoy the view on your own. So it's quite nice at the bottom. And then by the river, when you first get down, a lot of times they'll have performances. of like the local boys and girls. They'll have like a fire pit, people walking on stilts and such, and it's very happy, very energetic little area that you can sit for a couple hours easily. I had booked my bus ticket to go just 1 hour after I got here, and I had to call them to see if I can go at a later time because it was so nice. So it's definitely a good spot even for kids, family, and you can just enjoy a few hours easily here. Highly recommend this area. It's very fresh. All the waterfalls make the air very breathable even on a hot day. Like here you can see they kind of reenact what the old village would look like back in the days, and they'll have dances, bamboo stick dances, I don't know what they're called, and then they'll have horses that people can ride. Some people even bathe in the water, so even if it's hot enough on a summer day, you could definitely do that. It's very lively, very nice.
So beautiful. I found my spot here on this beautiful swing. Oh, now you can see the heart-shaped. And I am going to sit here. Oh, perfect placement. I'm at the waterfall and I found a little swing cafe, or what do you call this? Swing chair cafe. Very rustic, nothing fancy, but you get the best view of this village, the main point of this village, and I'll show you around a little. From behind here you can get your drinks, you can even have a light lunch, and you can see the whole, all the way over here, more swing there. There's a heart-shaped platform, like a heart-shaped tree houses. I can go down this way a little, and it's just so cute. There's not too many people here because it's still quite early in the morning. Ah, look at that. Amazing. And it's you go down the hill quite a bit to get to this waterfall, but once you're here, it's a few degrees cooler. It's not a very hot place to begin with, but it's definitely a lot cooler here, so it's quite nice.
Now, once you're done having your fun and have your lunch and got your tour around all the waterfalls and see all the village people doing their dances, and once you're done and you're ready to go home, now you have two choices. You can either walk back the way you came and go through all those steps up again, or you can kind of the midway point get one of those scooters, one of the mopeds, to take you all the way back. And when they do that, they don't go the way you came. They kind of go the back way through their neighborhoods in the house, and they know how to get you out a lot quicker than the way you came in. So that's what I did. I walked about up maybe a fourth of the way, and there's going to be a lot of scooters and mopeds waiting out there, and you can ask any one of them how much to take you back into town or just up the hill. And where my hotel was, I was just right up the hill, not as far as the town. I was just right up the hill from the village. So to get back was about maybe 6 minutes, not even. But it was very, very steep, and I was happy to pay so that I didn't have to walk all those steps back. This one is the purple local rice that I've been meaning to try for a while. They had a lot of the white ones, but the purple one was a little more rare. So that, and they have salt and sesame that you can dip in, so it's very good. And then there was only enough time for me to grab a quick meal. I'll enjoy my view with light rain outside the window. This is the view from my hotel, and it was so beautiful. And that was it for my first trip to Sapa, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I would love to come back when it doesn't rain as much, but even in the rain, it was really beautiful. And then if you book a bus through a tour company, they come to your house and get you, take you all the way to the main bus station. So this is my second coolest bus ride ever because the bed was actually a massage built in. The first one was kind of very fancy, but it didn't have a bathroom. This one is not as fancy, but it would suffice, and it had a bathroom. So that was one convenience and was a little bit cheaper. Definitely, if you're gonna take a long bus from Hanoi out to Sapa or Ha Giang, take a nice bus. It's worth the trip, and it's a whole experience in itself. And since I have the whole bay window, I could watch all the scenery and then took a nap, and before I knew it, woke up in Hanoi. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That was it.